accident. I kept most of my stuff in my sister's place.
Oh shit.
There wasn't much room in the trailer.
Your sister's place is 4 miles away. What'd you do, run there every time you had to change your underwear?
I kept a few things with me. I took them to the laundry that day.
Yeah, what about your toothbrush? You take that to the laundry too?
Half the building is on my trailer. My toothbrush could be mixed in with pieces of the 5th floor conference room.
So what about you? I mean, you live there. The building blows up in the middle of the night. Where were you?
Couldn't sleep, I was taking a walk.
Well, that either makes you the luckiest son of a bitch that ever lived, or you've been lying to us since we laid eyes on you.
Telling you the truth.
You told us there was nobody at the
Work
site
smarter,
that
not
night,
harder.
But you were.
Fucking camera has a little adjustment. Oh, look at that.
Because then we'd know you were broke and had a motive to blow that building. I couldn't tell anybody. Word gets out, I'm busted. It's both
Stupid thing.
I'm out of business.
I wonder if that's what Macro does.
For your next job, a sweet deal on the east side. And all you had to do was finish the Gaston job solvent to get to it.
I was going to finish the Gaston job fine.
And how come you practically begged those union guys in Calvin Diller to shut you down?
You can't roll over for those people.
They wouldn't do you the favor of shutting you down, so you did it yourself.
You killed a 12-year-old boy. How's that feel? We'll call a lawyer now.
Fucking focus.
The entertainment portion of our program. Do we let his lawyer walk him home?
There's no witness, no physical evidence.
Let's fucking zoom in on it.
Motive, a pile of circumstances, a stack of lies.
Some very creative explanations.
Do you gain anything for another day or two?
Not unless an eyewitness crawls out of the rubble.
Let's see how Mr. Pally likes Rikers Island.
Arthur Pally, you're under arrest for arson and murder. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do, say, can and will be used against you in court of law. You understand?
Talk about your rush to judgment, McCoy. What'd you do, outrun the proverbial speeding bullet on your way to the grand jury?
It didn't take a superhuman effort to convince them, Mr. Pence. Access to dynamite, financial need, lying to the police. To the grand jury, that sounded like means, motive, and evidence of a guilty conscience.
Damn it.
You're slicing thinner than the prosciutto at Primavera. Have you even considered that someone else had motive to plant that bomb?
The police
Yeah, this camera's fucking bitching.
This bomb,
Whatever this macro shit is, it's
that
awesome.
building was made to fall on the trailer where my client was living. Where you were rehearsing your opening.
Yeesh.
No, I'm telling you, you're about to commit a miscarriage of justice. Police ever question Hank Chapel?
Shut up.
That figures.
That goddamn phone.
I don't have time today to play What's My Line.
Oh look, there's aluminum. You can see it right there.
It's my girlfriend's husband.
Hallie's girlfriend is married?
The police didn't tell us.
Don't you work here too?
If I were Pally, I'd want to give the jury an alternate theory of the crime.
Blame the husband, blame the mafia, blame the boogeyman.
Sometimes the boogeyman is guilty.
You see the hole right there.
Did fall in the trailer where Pally was living?
We're going to look into it.
We don't even know if this guy needs
There's a whole bunch of them.
fair. Should we start with him?
No, start with the wife.
One there.
Bus and my husband did it?
Another one there.
About me and Bus.
Look at this tall ass fucking.
Hank's the kind of guy that he thought I was fooling around.
Oh god, I can't top plate. Look how high up it goes.
I know what you want me to say. Jealous, bad-tempered. You got yourself a killer, right? Wrong. You already arrested one in this affair. What do you want to arrest another?
If your husband didn't do it, all we want is to clear him. Now, where was he the night
See how high it goes?
He was home.
It's because it has two gaps in there.
I don't
One in
know
the top and one, I believe another one in the middle.
He works late?
And they use screws to hold everything down.
If that was it, I wouldn't have looked twice at Buzz. No. Hank's got himself a custom-fit stool over at a place called Barclays.
Second from the end, ever since he moved here from Jersey.
What about Monday night, 2 weeks ago?
Rangers played Boston at home. He was here.
You talking about Hank?
Did he stay for the post-game party?
Look, Hank's good people. Things just haven't been going his way.
You mean with his wife?
What are you, some kind of a cop?
That isn't much of a secret, is it?
Damn it.
How long has he known?
Everyone who's set foot in this bar has known for the last 2 months. But Hank's been coming down about it.
He tells people?
Look, you ask around, you're going to hear about the night he had 9 7 and 7s and he stood on the bar and he was going to shoot the guy.
I seen that.
Someone did shoot at the guy.
It wasn't Hank. I know bar talk, and it was just bar talk. I'm telling you first.
3 days after Hank Chappell's outburst to the bar, the shots were fired into Powell's trailer. Everyone assumed it was the Union.
Now you assume it's Chappell?
Claim credit in advance.
Even if he got drunk and took a few pot shots at Pally, it doesn't mean he came back and blew up the building.
For the past year, Chappell's been working as a pick and shovel day laborer. Before that, he was certified for demolition work with explosives.
Ooh, busted. Dude fucking straight up been caught
I
now.
don't believe this.
Get a search warrant.
Like perfect bead of glue
What's going on here?
all the way around the cone.
Christy, what's going on?
Are you Hank Chappell?
Yeah.
We're executing a search warrant. Please just sit over there till we're done.
We're done.
This is a dual spider pack. I can't remember if it's stiff or hard spiders. But, whoops.
Detonator cord.
He's licensed.
You can see the leads in there, stitched in a zigzag pattern.
What are you telling me she was?
And then this is a recoilable subwoofer. I hear tell that the leads break often, but again, I've heard that they don't. Oh, fuck.
Okay, maybe I had a feeling she was. But it wasn't that big a deal.
Oh, so it didn't bother you at all.
Maybe she wasn't the only one, you know, who's knocking one off on the side.
You were cheating too, Mr. Chappell?
Yeah. I mean, I figured Christine was entitled to even the score.
And taking pot shots at Pally, is that part of your forgive and forget philosophy?
I didn't shoot at anybody.
Mr. Chappell, the ballistics laboratory...
There's 4 of these magnets.
Slugs in Pally's trailer
Okay.
till you're done.
And you'll check here. Here's the kicker.
Want to stop wasting our
Motor.
time?
Double stacked ferrite magnet.
I was drunk.
But
I just wanted to scare him.
if you'll look here,
You didn't take the hand.
when I pick this up,
I swear on a stack, I did not set no bomb.
Okay, we got 2 balls in the air. Time to decide which one to catch.
Jealousy, demolitions expert, took 3 shots at Pally.
And Pally?
Motive and circumstantial evidence.
Right. Bomb squad matched the detonating cord found in Hank's toolbox. The fragments found in...
well, as you just seen,
That's not circumstantial.
I was doing Judge Friedman's chambers 8 minutes ago. I'm
that,
probably
that
ready.
entire whole magnet for that one subwoofer,
Can anybody
it's just
hear
about
me
as big as this
Pally
one.
over Chappell?
And this falls all the way back into the middle. They call them pie magnets, and there's 4 of them.
Stand up, Mr. Chappell. Henry Chappell, you're under arrest for arson and the murder of Richard Cuneo. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can't...
Mr. Newbill, you're with the Division of Safety and Health of the New York Department of Labor, which formerly licensed Henry Chappell.
He had a blaster certificate. He was qualified to handle explosives for use in the controlled demolitions instructions.
And in your opinion, would someone with Mr. Chappell's qualifications have been able to construct and detonate the bombs used in this demolition?
Yes.
Would such a person have been able to detonate these bombs in such a precise way that the building would have collapsed on Mr. Pally's trailer?
Yes.
Mr. Newell, how do people get a blaster certificate?
They take an exam.
How do they study for the exam?
They read books.
Books on how to set off explosives.
Those would be the most useful ones.
Isn't it possible that any adult with 6th grade reading skills could have made this bomb?
If they could pass the test.
Yes. I was having an affair with Mr. Pally.
And your husband knew it.
Objection. She cannot testify as to what someone else knew.
Sustained.
Mrs. Chappell, did you ever tell your husband that you were having an affair with Mr. Pally?